YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. Guys, I'm going to take the time to answer a question that a subscriber asked me. They asked me, Coach, what do you have to say about Freddie Roach when he made the comments about Triple G and Floyd Mayweather? Okay, here's what I'm saying, okay? Freddie Roach said that Floyd Mayweather could easily beat Triple G. But Freddie Roach also said something else, too. He didn't go into detail, but I'm going to talk about it. Freddie Roach said that Triple G also he thinks that he really hadn't seen Triple G in a fight where, he was tested. It was to that extent. Don't quote me if I'm misquoting Freddie Roach, but he said something to that matter. Basically, what Freddie Roach said was, Triple G, I don't think, fought enough competition. And he didn't go into detail, but you know what, guys? That's the exact same thing that a lot of us, we've been saying this in the YTBC. I mean, this is not anything new. And it's like a lot of the guys, you fanboys, y'all will try to defend this position that Triple G has fought really stiff competition. Like, y'all will try to defend that position. And you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I can say Triple G, okay, I'll start off with the positive, okay? Yeah, I think Triple G, I think he's technically a good fighter. He's not just a come straight ahead fighter. He's got like ring IQ. He got a lot of ring IQ, but we don't ever get to see his full ability tested because he's in there with opponents who just not really they ain't game like that. They can't take his punches and they can't fight back. See, that's my problem, and that's our problem with a lot of things that Triple G is. That's our problem. See, y'all think that black people don't like Triple G when in fact we're the main ones praising his abilities in the ring. We know that the guy can fight. We know he can fight, but what we want to do is we want to see that tested. That's all we want to see. We know, and y'all know Triple G got a lot of black fans, and y'all don't even think that. There's a lot of black people like Triple G. I was one of the first people to say, you know what, this is not just this Gennady Golovkin, this dude rough. I was one of the first people to ride with Triple G until I figured out that, you know what, he not fighting the best competition, and I don't even think it's Triple G. In my previous video, I don't think Triple G technically is saying, I don't want to fight this guy, okay? I don't want to fight him. I know he's saying that. I think it's his promoters, okay? It's his promoters. It really is his promoters, okay? And, I got to tell y'all that, and I got to say this because, y'all, this is pretty much what it is, okay? And, I have to tell you this. So don't get it misconstrued that y'all think that, oh, all Coach do is bash Triple G. It ain't that. I think it's his promoters, really. But, we never get to see it tested. And Freddie Roach said what all of us been saying. He said that Triple G really needs to take a step up in competition so we can really see what this man made out of. That's what he said. But you know what? Is Freddie Roach delusional? Does Freddie Roach not know anything about boxing, as you guys like to say to a lot of us in the YTBC? Okay? Is this true? I mean, is this really truth? I mean, come on. I mean, how y'all going to explain Freddie Roach? You got to explain this. How you going to explain it? And please tell me what you think Freddie Roach meant by this. Okay? What about Teddy Atlas? Teddy Atlas just came out and said, I don't ever see him fight anybody of caliber. He beats these guys, and I'm sick and tired of him beating up these guys that don't fight back. That's what that's what Teddy Atlas said. How y'all gonna explain that? Triple G fan, how are you gonna explain this? Okay, listen. Nobody, just like I've already said, Triple G can fight, and I've totally acknowledged the fact that Gennady can fight, and I ain't even the biggest hater at all. In fact, when I see him step up, the only person that I say at 160 can beat Triple G is Canelo. I'm sticking with that, but that's because I'm a Canelo fan. So, yeah, I got a little bit of biasness toward Canelo, but I still actually see Canelo winning, and it's about 50-50 on that. A lot of people say Canelo win. A lot of people say Triple G win. So, we can't go wrong. We can argue that all day long. I ain't going to get into that, okay? But, with that being said, guys, with that truthfully being said, okay, I think that if Triple G tests himself, I actually think he'll come out on top. Yeah, now if he fought Andre Ward, okay, I would also say that Andre Ward would beat him, but Andre Ward I don't think will walk through him. I think it'll be a good fight. I think Triple G got some things that'll give Ward some problems, and I think Ward got a whole arsenal of stuff that'll give Triple G problems. But, it's the fact that, okay, you want to test yourself. See, you want to dare to be great. See, Canelo is daring to be great. Canelo's saying, damn this catchweight, Oscar. Canelo is saying, listen, I'm going to get in here, and I'm going to fight him, and that's just all it is to it. I'm going to fight Triple G. I'm going to fight him. And I'm going to fight him where he lives at. I'm going to fight him where he lives at. I'm going to do what I got to do, and I'm going to be a star. I'm going and see, I'm telling y'all, man, Canelo's whole purpose on earth is to be a bigger star than Floyd was. And Canelo already know this, man. And this is why I ride with Canelo. This is why he already know that I got to beat the guy that people talking about. I got to beat this guy who people talking about. And if I beat this monster, then guess what? I'm the monster killer. And then I can become the cash cow of the sport. See, Canelo already know that Floyd leaving, you know, it may come back. We don't know. But Canelo has a full understanding of what's at stake. That's why Canelo Alvarez is working off season. See, y'all don't know this about Canelo. Canelo works in the off season, man. This dude is starting to stay in better shape. I mean, he's working out, man. The guy's working out damn near every day because he wants to be the best. And in his mind, he believes that he is the best. And that's why I can roll with Canelo. But see, I can't roll with Triple G because for some reason, him or his promoters, they don't believe that he's the best because he's not taking on some of these top tier guys. If he get in the ring with a Danny Jacobs, guess what? Full credit. Okay? If he get in the ring, you know, with any top tier fighter, you know, that's full credit. I can't say nothing. If he get in the ring with somebody like that who's ranked, he get in the ring with a Quillen, he get in the ring with an Andy Lee, guess what, guys? I can't say nothing about that. There's nothing that me or any other person in YouTube can say about Triple G taking on a tough fight if he fights those three guys. Fight Andy Lee. Okay, and then after you fight Andy Lee, fight Billy Joe Saunders. After you fight Billy Joe Saunders, guess what, man? Go ahead and jump in the ring. Jump in the ring with Danny Jacobs. See, man, when Triple G start taking on guys like that, which, by the way, he beats all those guys. He beats every last one of those guys I just mentioned except Canelo. He beats those guys. So why not fight him? We all know that Triple G could beat those guys, but why not fight him? It's because, man, it's because there's the lack of confidence, y'all. It's the lack of confidence. It's the lack of confidence in one's own ability. And I see this in athletes all the time, y'all. We get into a track meet, and they have this look of intimidation on their face. And people don't think that means something. It means something because you don't believe in your skill set. You don't believe in your training and your preparation. You don't believe that you're the best, so you won't do it. And all Triple G got to think is, you know what? I'm a killer. Because I already know he got the skill set to beat all those guys. Triple G beats Peter Quillen. Triple G, I think, in my opinion, can beat Danny Jacobs. Triple G, in my opinion, can beat he can beat the Charlo brothers. Triple G beats these guys. But the thing of it is, will he step in the ring with these guys? That's what I'm talking about. So this ain't a video where I'm bashing Triple G again. This is a video where I'm saying, okay, we know you good. The black people on YouTube, we know that you can fight. We know you got skill set. Why not get in the ring and test yourself? Why not? Don't get in there with a Tariano Johnson. I think Tariano Johnson is a good fighter, but he's nowhere on the level of Triple G. Triple G need to be in there with a Jacobs. He need to be in there with a Quillen. And you know, yeah, Quillen got knocked out early, but Quillen still is top, man. He top. He need to get in there with an Andy Lee and possibly a Billy Joe Saunders. I mean, man, come on. He beat all them guys. What can anybody say? I can't say a damn thing about Triple G fighting anybody. And that whole thing that Triple G ain't fought nobody, that goes away. I tell you what, Triple G grow a set of balls and get in the ring with those guys, dude, I'm riding Triple G. And that's just the way it is. But I can't do that now. I can't do it now because, see, listen, let me tell y'all why I ride Canelo so much, like why I'm really on Canelo. Because he fights Austin Trout, man. Tough fight. He fights Laura, which a hell of a tough fight that nobody wanted him to take. He the only one that believed he can win that fight, him and his trainers. Okay? He gets schooled by Mayweather, humble. Okay? He gets in the ring with Cotto. I mean, you know, wins a 7-5 decision against Cotto. I say 7-5, okay? He gets in there and beats Cotto. I mean, guys, Canelo is on track to being legendary. And Triple G need to follow the same blueprint. The only thing is Triple G is going to be victorious. See, that's the thing. Because Triple G don't have to worry about fighting a Floyd Mayweather. He ain't got to worry about that. Triple G can still remain undefeated. He just can't fight Andre Ward. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.